I'm Nick Rodriguez, I'm a Johnny B educator, and today I'm giving you a step-by-step tutorial video of how to cut and style a comb-over haircut with a hard part on my friend Terry here. Some of the tools I'll be using today to perform the haircut is the Johnny B fade comb, which is made of high-grade plastic for flexibility, the texturizing comb, and the barber comb, which are made out of carbon fiber for heat resistance. You'll notice that all three combs are blue. The purpose of that is so that way, when you're using the comb, the hair in the comb contrasts, so that way you can see exactly what you're cutting off while you're performing the haircut. To perform this haircut, I'll be using the Johnny B 4-step cutting system. Step 1 would be doing the dry cut, which is generally just your clipper work. Step 2 would be doing the wet cut, where I would apply the Johnny B gel as a hair cutting lotion. Step 3 would be blow drying and setting the base for the hairstyle. Step 4 will be styling and just finishing off the haircut. First, we're going to drape our client. I like using the Johnny B cape. It's breathable, it's lightweight, has an elastic neck band, and has these 2 hooks to set the cape. To start the haircut off, I generally like to find the hard part first, set that off. So you want to find out exactly where it naturally falls on its own, and then you're going to set the hard part in. Once you've found your hard part, you're going to want to go back with your edgers and edge that line out. My next step after finding the hard part and setting that in, I'm going to take my number 2 guard and I'm going to cut off the bulk of the hair all the way around the side of the head. I'm going to take the guideline all the way up to the top of the temple on the sides. And when I get to the back, I'm going to take it right below the occipital bone and then back up to the midpoint of the temple on the other side. After I've taken off the bulk of the hair off around the whole head, I'm going to set my second guideline. I'm going to take my 5/0 guard. I'm going to go from the top of the cheekbone to the bottom of the temple. I'm going to go all the way around the head, dropping it a little below the occipital bone, just as I did on my first guideline. After I've finished with my second guideline, I'm going to take my barber brush and brush off any excess hair so that way I can see if there was anything I missed. First, I'm going to start off with my master's clipper, all the way close gapped, and go up about 1/4 inch from that bottom guideline, using a C-cut motion, never creating a definite line. Then I'm going to adjust it to about midpoint of your guard. Same step, 1/4 inch up using a C-cut motion. And then you're going to open it all the way up to number 1. Same step, 1/4 inch up, C-cut motion. I'm going to take the 1/16 clip, put it on my clipper, and repeat those same exact steps again. After I completed the step with the guard on there, I'm going to take the guard off, open my clipper all the way up to number 1. I'm going to do clipper over comb work, stand the hair up, and angle it into the direction of the shape that you want the haircut to be in. Now that I finished the fade work, I'm gonna move on to the shear work on top. We're gonna trim it a little bit, keep most of the length on top, that way we can keep that classic look. I'm gonna use the Johnny B gel as a moisturizing agent to help do the shear work, but also see the style of the hair before I set it. Cross-check it to make sure. Doesn't matter what any direction, you just want to make sure it's staying pretty even and consistent. You always want to pay attention as you're turning your client to pay attention to the silhouette of the haircut. So that way you can see any parts that don't look smooth. You want to go back and make sure you take all those out. The next part I'm going to be doing is straight razoring the hard part. The tools I'm using is going to be the shaving cream, my barber comb, and a straight razor. Then use the straight razor, hold the hair, and you're just going to define that line. Now we finish the haircut with a blow dry on style. We'll be setting the base of the hairstyle with some Johnny B street cream. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply that now. You know, emulsify the street cream in your palm till your palms turn white. And just apply it evenly throughout the hair. Now I'm gonna use my Johnny B vent brush to blow dry on style. Now that we set the base, we're gonna finish the finished look with Johnny B Dope. I'm gonna apply that evenly throughout the hair and finish styling it with the Johnny B fade comb. Key point to the haircut is emphasizing this pump type of look. You're gonna comb that straight back. And there you go. And now you have the comb over haircut with the hard part.